Hey besties. We're a little tired today. Halloween was yesterday. You guys know how it is.
Welcome to the Weekly Chronicle,
where we chronicle our journey through the books we've read, the shows we've watched, and the worlds we've spiraled into. I'm Tabatha.
And I'm Sharilyn. Grab a beverage and let's get booking with the besties.
Cheers!
Alright.
What you got in that glass?
I have lost my mind. So today I have, you look so over it. She's like, please get this done with. I want to go back to bed. I do too. Coffee.
Wow.
New creamer.
Is it good creamer?
Yes. Cinnamon crumb cake, I think, from Tabatha.
The delivery. Cinnamon crumb cake.
It's tasty.
Good. That is what matters.
Yes, it is. What you got? Blood.
Yep.
Love that feel.
All right, so, I remember how I wanted to open this. I have two questions for you. I just have one question, I think. We're tired. Brains.
I've been lied to.
Brains not fully on fire.
Or definitely fully on fire.
Oh, facts.
That's how on fire they are.
That's the one.
The brain is on fire. Everything's on fire.
My brain's on fire.
Everything
How about
hurts.
yours? Okay. I think that so this is a pivot into books we finished. Okay, this is our transition here today.
Cool.
It's
Okay.
awkward, but it's here.
Here we are.
Do you, and I think I know the answer, like starting a series more or finishing a series more? Do you enjoy the beginning or the end?
Okay, considering I always stop my books 75% through because I'm so ready to start something else, I think I like starting them.
I think so too. I think that I was like because all the dots were connecting because of how you've also read series, and you also I don't know if this is still true, and I think it is, but just you can answer it for yourself. I like binging a series. Traditionally, you like spacing them out, reading them maybe once a month, every other month, things like that. Is that still the case as well?
I mean, yeah, the way I'm reading Sun Eater right now is my version of binging a series, and it's still spaced out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silence. Mortal. Okay, so the reason I asked that is because I think that where we're coming to... Yes, I think I'm onto something. Okay, because one thing that you like so much about that beginning of the series is you've got that discovery.
Yeah,
you're learning about the world.
Yes.
And I don't care, I do like that well enough. I like when the dots are connecting. The things are all they're all aligning. The stars are all aligning.
Everything's coming together.
Everything's coming together. So I think that's where, okay, let me also just say that I read too much this week. Okay, I just also, before we transition fully into the books that we finished I read too much.
Can't finish a sentence.
I read too much.
A thought.
Nope. My brain is just full of stories.
Too much.
Yep. There is a point. There is too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
And I crossed that line this week.
So much. Oh no, I'm afraid.
I crossed that this week for sure. I chose reading over sleep, and so here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little crazy. A little more.
If I got crazy eyes today,
now we know
more
why.
Crazy than usual, then yeah, you know why. So I finished Kingdoms of Death first, and glorious. It is probably my favorite in the series, and I say that because I also started and finished Ashes of Man.
Gosh.
And this is where I was like, okay, so knowing my reading taste and knowing yours, why was it disappointing for you / why am I enjoying it? And I think part of it is that things are coming together. We're not really discovering much, and you mentioned that there were threads that were brought up in here and in Demon in White, actually, that you wanted to see more of.
Yeah.
So that...
And we didn't get that
Totally. Yeah. So that totally checked out. And then I was like, okay, pieces are coming together. There's not nearly as much discovery in this one. And you've mentioned over and over again how much you love discovery, learning new things. And so I think that was part of it. I ate up the grief There was so much grief in here.
Yeah, you have a thing for grief.
I ate that shit up, and I needed help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate that up. And then there was something that I thought was like a fake out, like something's not happening. And then we get to the last page and it's like, oh.
Nope, it happened.
Oh, it did happen. Oh.
Sure did.
Oh, but I thought it was fake. I thought it was like fake news. Nope.
Nope, it happened.
Nope. That's not fake.
Nope.
What?
She is eating plastic. Ma'am.
And then, so like we bookended it with grief. So we have like a lot at the beginning. And then we have some adventure-y stuff. We have politics. We have so much politics. We get way more into a character that has had screen time before, but like this was their shining moment, and it was really awesome to see. And then we have an excellent moment filled with grief and also just like edge of the freaking seat, and you're like, what's about to happen? Oh no, he did not. He did not just do that, but he did. And so, yes. Those are my thoughts with this. I don't know over time if this is going to be my favorite one or if it's going to stay this one. But man, I loved this one because like we started to get some things that were closed, and yeah.
I'm not against the stuff coming together. Like, I mean, I do like that, especially like reading so many mysteries. Like, I love all those aha moments and when everything clicks. But this one, it's just, the focus of that one, the character that we saw a lot more of, like, a lot of it, I was like, this could have been an email, is how it felt to me. Like, it just so much felt so drawn out that I was like, why are we here? And like, but because the focus of this book and the things we were going through, it was like, not something that was interesting to me about this
it wasn't
series.
the thing that you wanted.
Yes. And so there is something we find out from that character that is incredible. And I'm like, I want more of that. Yeah. But, this one I was just like, eh. Yeah. And I'm also not big on grief. I'm just, it really doesn't affect me a whole lot in books if I haven't built any sort of emotional connection to the characters, which I have not at all. Yeah, and there are a couple characters that I have liked. They're gone now, but like I've noticed more and more about myself that frequently some of my favorite characters, just like in the books I've read, are side characters, and like they're frequently main characters that I just do not care about. Yeah, and so this is one of those. This is one of them. But, but
different strokes for different folks, as they say. Okay, so I finished 4 other books.
Good grief. Is this including any secret project books?
No, it's not including the 2 secret project books.
So you read 8 books this week?
I told you I read too much. I crossed the line. I crossed the line of having read too much.
Golly.
There's a line. I found it. I crossed it. Okay. So, I also read Say Nothing, which is a nonfiction it's like true crime plus history. So it's about the Irish Troubles, which TBH I knew nothing about, and a disappearance of a mother of 10. She is a widow, and she was a mother of 10, and she disappeared. And so we've got the historical elements of what's going on during the Troubles and that, and it was so gripping that I literally listened to it in one sitting. I did not put it down at all. Like, not even a little bit.
All right. How long is it?
It was, I want to say it was like an 11-hour audiobook, something like that. It was not long. It was not super long. Yeah. It was gripping. Absolutely gripping. It was a narrative nonfiction. So we're getting at like a story. And the author mentions in the post notes that all of the dialogue and stuff, they were directly from either all of the dialogue and all of the thoughts. Like, people would be like, oh, so-and-so thought this. And a lot of times you're like, but how could that, like, how would you know? It's because they did interviews. And so they got what the thoughts were. And so it was absolutely gripping. It's one that's on the New York Times Top 100 of the 21st Century. Okay. And I can see why. It's got like so much, it was fascinating. It was extremely, extremely fascinating. And if you don't know about the Troubles, or you want to know more about the Troubles, or you like true crime books, I think this is a really, 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 really good one. Like 5 stars. Like, immediately I gave it 5 stars. It was so good.
Nice.
And then the other digital book that I finished was Alchemized, and I will give you no thoughts. But I did read it. It is done. It is long, and it is done.
And you're glad it's done.
I am excited to be able to talk to, when you finish it, you and our friends about the book. Okay. So I think it's like, yeah, it is a book that I finished.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes.
Good grief. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so these are short. You can see how short they are.
Yeah.
This one, literally, like, come on.
Oh, wow. That's barely even.
It's basically like, yeah, it was also on the New York Times top 100 of the 21st century. If you guys don't know, I was obsessed with that list when it came out, and I do in fact have 50 of those books. So I was like, you know what, while we're here,
work on 'em.
while I read one of them, why not read another one? And this one, very, very short. It's more, I think you would enjoy it more than I did, just because it's more of it's like a mix of poetry and essays, to where it's like almost like spoken word poetry.
Interesting.
And it's got some sportsiness to it. Like it's got a lot about Serena Williams and racism that meets in the sports area, and then also like just like IRL. And so I think that you, as like someone who likes sports more than I do, and
that's not saying much.
I think you would get more out of it than I did in that sense. And because I know that you really like the spoken word poetry, I think that would appeal more to you than it did to me. I still really enjoyed it and got like a lot of value from it. So I can see why it was one that was on the list. And it's got historical elements as well. So very interesting in that sense. And I would definitely read more from this author. And then last, I finally read Howl's Moving Castle.
Yay! How'd it go?
It was good. I would say that I'm not gonna like continue the series. I know it's like a series and there's like you could technically continue it, but it felt good enough as a standalone for me. It was like a 4-star. It was definitely a book I enjoyed. And there were differences from the movie. The movie came after this one. But there were differences. I can see why the movie made some differences though. And the movie captured so much of the whimsy. There is a lot of whimsy in here, and there's a lot of good aspects, but I will say I like the movie more.
Okay.
So that's where I stand with this one. Don't regret reading it by any means. Also, he has brown hair in this one.
Howl?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, instead of
That's
being
funny.
blonde. And then when he does the hair dye, this is just like such a minor spoiler, just deal. When he does the hair dye thing and his hair changes colors.
And he like loses his mind.
Yeah. It still happens in here, but it's like one shade difference instead of it going from blonde
like
to brown.
Barely anything.
Yeah. She's like,
That's
maybe
funny.
there's like a little bit of red in there. And
he's like, it's ruined.
he's like, I'm ugly, I'm a ginger.
That's even better. That's
is
so
really-
funny.
I like-
that's
like-
barely anything.
Yeah.
And he's like freaking out.
Yeah, I liked that scene. There were a couple of scenes that I'm like, oh, I did like that more in here. So it's like, still, if you love the movie, I think it's worth it in the sense of like seeing the differences, being in that whimsy. But yeah, it was a fun time.
Nice.
And that's everything I've read.
Goodness gracious.
Other than the 2 secret projects.
Oh, my brain hurts just from all that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So also 2 secret project reads. And just one other book. I just read one other book this week. I read,
You read 3 books this week!
But I read just one I'm here to talk to y'all about, and it is clearly Buffalo Hunter Hunter by Stephen Graham Jones. And this one was so good, so cool, so neat. If you have not read horror or any of his work, I wouldn't recommend starting here. This one is wow. Wow. So, the writing style in this one is very different. It's an epistolary, and we are getting 3 different points of view. So it's told first. We're starting out with the descendant, who a girl who I think she was in grad school and is like finishing up her dissertation and is trying to figure out what to write on, gets these old journals from someone way back in her family tree. And so she begins, she's writing in her laptop. She's telling us about where she's at, trying to figure out what to do with her life, and that she just got these. And then the journal entries are woven in. So for a very long time, she gives us her little introduction, and then we're just basically reading the whole journal, and then we come back to her at the end. And the journal is a lot of her great, so-and-so.
Great-great-great-grandfather
is not doing fine. He's dead, okay? Everyone's dead. It's been a long time. So it's his journal, and within the journal, we're getting the stories that are told to him by someone else. So we're getting, this book is being told to us from 3 different people, basically.
And it's like deep.
It is, yeah, it's like Inception level story. So it's really good. The journal, the bulk of the story is about a Lutheran pastor in, where are they? Montana? Montana, yep. And he is being shared with, a story is being shared with him. There we go. He's not being shared.
He's being shared. Okay.
Anyway, he's a man of the people. He, as a pastor, is receiving basically kind of a confession from a man who is a Blackfeet Indian named Good Stab. And he's sharing...
Which is a great name.
It's a Good Stab, yes. He's sharing his story. And it's so fascinating. It's so crazy. This book, out of all of the Stephen Graham Jones books I've read so far, I think this one has the most paranormal aspects to it, because of this man's story and what he went through and what happened to him and how he's trying to deal with things, how things are being dealt with. So it was just crazy. So I will say, there's a lot of violence, a lot of gore, a lot of just like, a lot of stuff that makes you uncomfy. It made me uncomfy. If you have any sort of problem with like animal horror, either be aware of that or just don't read this book. But and I forgot to mention that about The Only Good Indians too. That one has some animal horror in it. This one has more, but yeah, definitely a lot more into what I expect from a horror novel is in this book.
Where would you place it enjoyment-wise compared to his other books?
Oh, saying I enjoy his books is so strange given the subject material and the journey we go on here. It's like, So
you enjoy the pain.
Oh, it is such a good book. It does once again just do a lot of digging into the human experience and the journeys we go on and what it looks like to pursue what we think is right and the consequences that our actions have on us and others, and just all sorts of moral dilemmas. Like there's a lot of good stuff in here. Also, the audiobook has like 3 different narrators based on who's talking in the story, so that made the enjoyment level that made it even better to listen to the story with these different voices that way. But I think Teenage Slasher is probably still the one I enjoy the most because it kind of has the most like unserious side to it. This one is definitely the most serious of the ones I've read. So
that's good to know because like as you can see, I did not make it far before I soft DNF'd it.
Yeah, this one is definitely deeper, darker. I think it would be a good winter read.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, definitely getting into the deeper, darker months and the weather and like just kind of when you like. There's a lot of like wintertime stuff in this book as well. So I think that setting the scene, setting the mood for reading this book, I think would help. But yeah, it's definitely, I don't think enjoyment is really the way to lay these out, but I think definitely this one is the deepest, the most serious, the most somber. It definitely has some of the darkest elements to it of his books that I've read. So
cool.
But yeah, it was really good. And once again, I just am here hugging the book because that's how these books make me feel. I'm just like, because there is just once again so much of that like just human desperation and the Like, there is dealing with grief in here. There is dealing with just a lot of those darker, harder parts of being human and being alive and walking through this world. So there's just like there's so much of like, either like sometimes, you know, you do the best you can with what you've got, and sometimes you really don't, and you kind of, and you like on purpose, you like try to not do good things. But just seeing so much of how our actions have consequences, and how much that can affect the people around us, and how that can last through time is just like, oh, it's like just, yeah. So it was a really good book.
I can tell you
here I am hugging a book.
I think you did a really good job selling that one, especially for the emotional impact of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I'm emotionally impacted by a book, you know they did something right, because I'm not normally. Yeah, there's something about his story and his tone and the way he does his characters. Like, they do get to me each time, and I'm just like, guys. Oh, so yeah, he's definitely one of my top authors.
What about current reads?
Current reads. I am not actually in the midst of anything. However, I can confidently say that by the time this video goes up, I will have started Empire of the Damned.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay.
I need to.
Yeah.
Empire of the Dawn
or
is
you're gonna get spoiled.
Coming out. And so I need to read. We're going to Jay Kristoff's book signing here in Dallas, as we're watching that this week. And
as you're watching it tomorrow.
Yes, today is for you should maybe be Tuesday, and we're going on Wednesday.
So hopefully you finished it by.
So hopefully by now, you know, stop saying so many words. Now it's not gonna happen. Empire of the Damned is forthcoming, is imminent. That is all.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
I also progressed 2 books.
Meanwhile,
I got another like 10% into Crime and Punishment. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I also got it on my Kindle so I can like read it cozy in the dark.
In the dark. Don't talk to me.
It's great. Same thoughts as last week. I love his paranoia. I love the deep insights into this person. And what's really interesting is, and I don't know if it's just because I've been like locked in on this book, had it on my brain so much, but like if I had a nickel for every book that I've read since I've started this that refers to it, even like in a sentence,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yes, it came up in a book that
Secret Project.
It came up in a yep, and I was
multiple times. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so many other books. It has even been mentioned in I think it was Ashes. I think it was either just Quiet Gods or Ashes of Man that also mentioned it, and I was like, hello. So yes, I am.
Did you see? You saw what she just held up. You saw that.
Oh no, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
Yeah, no.
But yes, it's been mentioned in so many other things. So I'm so glad that I am finally progressing through it. I was gonna try to get through halfway, but you know what? I am taking my time. Taking my time with that one. Speaking of taking my time, I am not taking my time with this series anymore because I have started Disquiet Gods. The way we left off in Ashes of Man, I needed to know something. I'm not going to say what I needed to know, but there was something that I needed to know. And you find out within the first 2 chapters. So I read the first 2 chapters. Yes. I didn't read that.
Yep.
Well, I didn't read that.
I'm just saying. I have not read the first 2 chapters, but I do know what she's talking about. That's all.
Why does it say it there?
I don't know. I read that and I was like, why would they say all of that there?
I'm not reading any more of that. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the first 2 chapters, so, like, that's not that big of a deal. But, like...
Yeah. I was like, that feels like a thing you shouldn't say there.
Yeah, because it's, like, part of the mystery, like...
Not anymore.
Anyways.
No. Also, I wasn't that shocked to find that out either. I was like, that makes sense.
There were things that, yes. And we'll discuss later. But yes, I have finished the first 2 chapters. Probably by the time that you are watching this, I will probably have read this because this is going to be my main focus for today and probably tomorrow.
I'm so mad.
I'm ahead in Sun Eater, finally.
It only took you like 5 months.
Hey, I was ahead on Empire of Silence. And then I quickly got behind and stayed behind, but I was ahead on that one.
That's true.
It is.
Yeah. I'm just take your word for it. I don't remember.
Since then, I have stayed behind, but... All right. What have you other media'd this week?
The World Series, which you don't care about. But anyway.
It is baseball.
Welcome to the party. You're 2 weeks late. No, yeah. The World Series is still actively happening at the time of filming. Game 7 is happening tonight. And I am
That's
so
why
nervous.
you came early.
Yes, because I need to get out of here so I can go watch the Dodgers finish the World Series. I'm not saying any other words. I'm not jinxing anything.
Yeah.
But Game 7 is happening tonight. And so by the time this goes up, we'll know what happened. And I will be either very excited or very disappointed. And that's where I'm at.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I technically watched the first half of the new Haunted Mansion movie.
Oh.
And I fell asleep. So
That good, huh?
If I'm laying in bed,
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time before I'm just out.
True.
So whether I'm reading or on my phone or watching anything, like I'm lying down, I'm horizontal. I'm taking a time bomb. So I fell asleep watching that movie last night. So we may finish that after the game tonight. But the first bit that I did see was good. I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. If you've seen the first Haunted Mansion movie with Eddie Murphy, like it's iconic. So I was like, I don't know if this is gonna feel just kind of like unnecessary and cheesy and just like, why did they do this or not? But no, I was actually having a good time with it. I mean, some of the characters were kind of like over the top, but like in like kind of a Disney movie kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But
Kind of to be expected.
yeah,
Par for the course.
but it's at a different haunted mansion than the first movie, and it was fun. I kind of like what they're doing, where they're going. So we'll see. I'll find out how it ends. I don't know.
Hopefully it continues to be fun.
I hope so too. But yeah, they have a stacked cast. They have a lot of like as side characters, but they have a lot of like big names in there that I was just like, who?
What are you doing?
So like Owen Wilson showed up as a priest, and I was like, I'm sorry, what now? And then Danny DeVito's in there. Like,
Okay,
it's a fun time. Jamie Lee Curtis. So there's like it's a fun movie for sure, but I'll just have to finish it and let you know next week.
Sweet.
Yep, I think that's all I watched.
Well, speaking of Jamie Lee Curtis, actually,
Oh, weird.
I watched the first 3 Halloween movies.
Oh, is
Yes,
she in those?
that
Are
is
these
her
the
like
Mike Myers
Yep.
movies? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That is like her start.
Okay.
Was these movies.
Yeah.
And so what happened was
Have you seen them before?
No, actually.
Okay.
So this was my first time watching those.
Gotcha.
What happened? We actually have 6 of the movies. The reason being, I wanted to watch the first one.
I remember this.
That's what I asked for.
this
I wanted to watch the
discussion.
first one. And Scott found it on, I think it's Shout Factory or Scream Factory. They have like a really cool edition of it, whatever. And so he found a collection of 3 movies and got them. Not the right ones. He got H2O something and something. So we will watch those eventually. But then we had to go
Are those like 4, 5, and 6?
No, we still don't have 4. I think there's 4 and 5 that are missing. So we still have to, we're all
Are
in.
these just
Sunken
random?
cost fallacy. No, these are later. It's a larger, it's like any of those 80s slashers that become larger series over time.
Doesn't
and then
ring a bell.
towards the end, they just,
Because didn't they just make another one?
yeah.
Which, okay, anyway, go on.
So then we bought 1, 2, and 3, thinking that was all we had to get. I think there's 4 and 5 or something missing. Anyways, we will deal with that later at a not today time. 1 and 2 are basically a duology. 2 picks up exactly where 1 leaves off. 1 really is a solid standalone. Like honestly, if you just watch 1, you're
don't
good.
need the rest of the
You're
franchise.
good. But we have them now, so I will be watching them all. 1 I think was really, really great. It had great shots, excellent shots, and really, and John Carpenter was like not afraid to like linger on a shot, which was really cool because a lot of times it's like quick, it's choppy, but he would linger. And so I was really happy with that one. And then we watched 2, and 2 mostly takes place in a hospital, and Jamie Lee Curtis is still in it, but like doesn't really do much other than like lay in a hospital bed a lot of the movie. And then 3 doesn't have Michael Myers at all.
What's the point?
It's like haunted it's okay, actually, it's like one of those movies. Scott was like making cookies and not really watching at this point, but I was like fully invested in this movie. It is like the most B horror movie. It is ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. So there's these like masks that a company makes, and you find a lot of this out very soon. And also you really do not need to watch this movie.
Don't even bother. We'll tell you.
I think if you watch it knowing that it's not really like, it doesn't feel like it's not
movie.
It doesn't feel like a continuation. I don't know why it's Halloween 3. It feels like its own separate,
just random toss that in because we can.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's like set in Halloween. There are masks. Michael Myers is not there even like slightly. In fact, they have it, I mean, I guess he kind of is in the sense that in this movie they have Halloween on like small TVs as like a movie.
They're watching Halloween in Halloween. Okay.
Yes, in Halloween 3.
Cool.
And there are these masks.
Halloweenception.
And the whole thing with the masks is like they pair up with a TV that has like some subliminal messaging, and then it turns kids' heads into like bugs. Like bugs start pouring out of them, and then their head starts like deflating.
No.
And just like turns into bugs and snakes, and it's not a good. Oh, and there's robots.
That sounds terrible. What the?
There's robots. It has nothing to do with
What is this movie seeking to accomplish?
I don't know. It's just Halloweeny, I guess.
Okay.
It's set in Halloween, or it's set during Halloween, and that's the only thing I can think of that connects them other than the masks.
But are they like his masks?
No.
They're just masks.
Oh, and you know what I found out? Michael Myers, do you know what his mask is?
Kind of. Yeah.
Do you know what the mask is? I had no idea.
Is it a human flesh?
It's William Shatner from Star Trek. It's his Star Trek mask that they painted white, and I think they expanded his eyes into his mouth. Mm-hmm. I found that out after, and I was like, that's so freaking funny.
Wow. They were just like, hey, we have this lying around, use it.
It was low budget.
Yeah,
so.
That's fair. That's so funny. Iconic.
Yeah.
William Shatner.
Yep. So that's what I watched this week.
Okay.
Yep.
It
was fun.
I'm glad.
I had fun. It was.
Yeah.
2 and 3 were not good movies. I think 1 is a great movie. Scott does not like it. I think it's a great movie. 2 and 3. 2 is okay. 3 is fun. 3 is very fun. And that's what I'll say.
Okay, well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes. Writing updates?
Oof, nah, fam. Nah, it's been like swirling in the back of my mind, but I haven't actually done anything.
Mood. Same.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. I think about it every day.
Yeah,
And then
same.
don't do it.
I have 2 projects, and I think about them every day, and I don't do anything.
Yeah, I do have like ideas that have formulated more, and they've solidified, and part of it was actually inspired by Say Nothing. Like there's another aspect that I've added to elevate another certain aspect. This means nothing to you guys, I'm sorry, but it's elevated like another certain aspect of it, and so that's exciting.
Yeah,
But other than that, I haven't actually like written that out.
No,
it's just
up there.
It's just up here right now.
I understand.
I'm just like living in that world and then just like doing nothing.
Yeah,
with
you're
it.
just like, oh, this is cool. Wish that was a book. Oh, it's my fault. Cool.
Yeah. Channel updates. I don't think we have any this week.
Not that I know of.
Alrighty. Let us know what you guys have been up to. If you are not feeling chatty, leave us a Halloween emoji.
For November. The start
Oh,
of
it's
November.
November. It's November
the
now.
start of November.
I don't know. Leave us a November emoji then.
I don't know. Leaves.
Yeah.
Fall. What's happening today? Is
Is there a buffalo?
Oh, I think there's a buffalo emoji.
Yeah, leave us a buffalo.
Bison. Yeah, leave us one of these little guys.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I'll take it.
We get there sometimes.
All right. Yeah, our scrolls are sealed for now, but the tale continues next week. Until then, read bravely, binge boldly, and don't forget your brew. Cheers, besties.